Welcome, everybody. My name is Judita Wolak. I'm program manager. I can call it that way. So I was responsible for running that program since a couple of years. With me today on the call is a few other VIT members. Agnieszka Piędzio is our
Hi.
project manager for this edition. So everything which we made and what we prepared is made by Agnieszka. So if you've got any complaints, go straight to Agnieszka, not to me. And today I invite you to short call just to onboard you with our program, with us, with our plans, with shortly about the timeline, and shortly we will discuss how we can support you from the women technology side. And that will take maybe 15 minutes max. I tried to keep that in 10 minutes, but I couldn't. So let's assume that will be 15 minutes, and then we can move to the grill session that you can ask me anything that you are interested in. And first of all, I would like to thank you to participating that program and making that program
We
with
should
you.
mute Mateusz because he is unmuted.
Jałusz, can you mute yourself? Oh, thank you. Great. So once again, thank you once again for participating in that program, making that program with us, and finding that time that you are spending with mentee. And let's move forward. I will attach that presentation to the message I will send you tomorrow, probably tomorrow, end of day. Because I will attach there some links to this recording, including links to some interesting trivia, some materials that we prepare for you, so you will have everything in one place. So let's start with main topic of that meeting. I would like to explain you what is our understanding of mentor and mentorship relation, and to be sure that we are not mixing those two roles with, for example, coaching. So the main difference between mentor and coach is that mentor has some experience in the field that you are mentoring your mentee. So that is crucial. And that is the most important thing, because coach is more like the partnering with clients on the thought-provoking and creative process of inspires them to maximize their personal development, and mentor focus on the growth and development of your mentee based on experience, advising, motivation, consultation. All those things are included into that role. So you can use some tools and you can use some skills that they are, let's say, assigned to the coaching, but don't forget that you need to base on your experience and advise that accordingly. So the main topics around the, you probably saw already, not probably, you already pick up your mentees for the program. So you saw what are the goals of that mentees, what they are looking for in this mentoring ship relation, and please act in that way. What is the most important things as well for us that we would like to ask you to build that mentoring relationship on the trust and on the values that you will share with your mentee. I repeated that on the calls that I had with some of you, that if you will feel that there is no flow with your mentee, there you are not sharing the same values and you cannot communicate well, please let us know. Maybe that we can find some solution and assign another person to you, or we will find another mentor to the mentee. That it's not common, but we really want to have the great relationship between mentors and mentee. That's it. Do you have any questions regarding that topic around the mentorship and blah, blah, blah? Okay, so let's move forward. So I would like to tell you something more about how we imagine our cooperation. And I think that is the most important slide of that presentation. There is two more, but that is something that you will probably call one to time. So let's start with the communication and communication channels. And the main communication channel for us would be email thread. It will be held in English and in Polish. And secondly, we will invite you to Slack channel. We already prepared the pro version of Slack, so you will get the invite tomorrow or on Friday. We will see how it goes. And feel free to use it as a place to store your docs with your mentee. Please use it as like a video calls channel. It's up to you. What tools do you want to take? But Slack will be for us as well. Slack will be for us as well the way of communication with you. There will be not the main channel because we cannot enforce anyone to join the Slack. And I think that all companies are allowed to join the Slack. If you are using, for example, your professional emails, business emails, then it's up to you guys. But we are giving you the another space to networking as well, to be in quicker contact with us and with your mentee and with other mentors and the other mentees. So that's the communication channels. We prepared for you as well some kind of templates, examples, documents or checklists, FAQs. For example, like the mentor checklist for the first meeting, or a mentoring agreement that you can sign off with your mentee. We've got more. What kind of questions do you can ask your mentee on the very beginning of your relationships? Development plan template. This is very simple documents, but like more like the inspiration for you, not like the main documents, but it's up to you. You can make with them whatever you want. I will attach as well to that presentation and to that email that for you tomorrow some links to interesting and valuable materials like the TEDx, some Harvard Business Review articles, some podcasts that can build you some more image of the mentorship, and that you can use in your free time if you are interested in. But we store that, and I think that will be great to have the access to that kind of documents as well. In addition, we've got a role which is called Mentor for Mentors, and Magda kindly agreed to act as this role in our current edition. So the role is about being available for you, mainly for you. If you will have any problems, issues, questions regarding your mentoring relationship, or you will have some communication issues, whenever you will feel comfortable to ask Magda, just do it. You can make it via emails, you can make it via Slack. You can do it via us. I mean, sending email to me, and I can provide that to Magda. It's for you guys. So Magda is spending some time voluntarily to help you if you will need that help. So feel free. On the next Saturday, we will have as well workshop for mentors provided by Magda Firlit and Monica Brown. The tailored agenda and the invitation will follow, but I need to admit that the workshop will cover very high level knowledge about mentoring. So as you know, there is a post-graduation studies for 1 or 2 years just about that topic. So in 3 hours, we are not able to touch the surface at all, but I hope that will help you. If you, for example, don't feel so strong in the mentor roles yet, or you want to know some more tools or ideas or needs, and it will be very beneficial for mentors. They are first time with us, because that is still like the repetitive workshop that we provided last year. So if someone attended already that meetings last year, it will be not beneficial for them, but Nie, ja nie chcę. Sorry, I just heard some voices. Okay.
Take
What
the
else?
pills. If you hear the voices, take the pills.
It's too late. I think it's too
Sorry,
late.
can I ask a question?
Yeah,
What is the exact date of these workshops?
it's Saturday, next Saturday, 12.
Okay, thanks.
The exact hour, I don't know what is the exact hour yet, but I will send that message to you with the global message that I'm gonna send you tomorrow. What else? What is on the agenda? Then that's the topic about the opening event. Opening event is planned for 17th of February. It's Thursday, I think. And this year, that's gonna happen online. And that's the event that we celebrate start of the program. And we will give you some inspiration speeches, some opportunity to know each other and some networking. We will have some gigs for you as well. It's the event for mentors, for mentee, for our partners and guests. So if you feel that you want to invite someone who will be interested in, that will be great as well. Just send us the message and we will add that email address to our invitation group. This year, the opening event, it's around the break the bias topic. So that kind of information will be touched on the event. And last but not least, we are providing this year, as a part of the program, professional Scrum training and certification, but only for 16 person. We've got the only 16 places available. It's caused by limitation of the workshop event, and I would like to ask you to see and let us know if you will have any very motivated mentee who will be very interested in that kind of support, and the mentee that will for sure apply for the certification. So the training would be available for everyone, but it's very important to us to make it clear that after the training, we will expect the participants to take the exam and get the certification. That's why we've got the only 16 places available. More detail will follow because that training will be done on May, I think, middle May. And till then, we will figure out how to prepare the rules for applying to that training. But as I said, if you will see some potential, if you're in your mentees, let us know. We will assign them to the training, and we will announce that as well on opening event. We plan as well some additional workshop and activities for entire tech leaders community, but we still work on that with our partners. So some detailed plan will follow. It's very crazy time for us right now. We are still waiting for the announcement of the results. So after the opening event, we will provide you the detailed plan about the events, workshops, and everything that we prepare for this session, for this for this edition as well. What's next? Simplify in a one-pager the timeline for the coming weeks. So tomorrow, not tomorrow, on Friday is the 4th, we are sending the messages to our mentees about the results, to whom which you actually choose. We will provide them as well the email address to you guys. So it's up to mentee to make a first initiation step. They should send you the first message, but if they will not make it within the week, please let us know. We will send you the link. We will send you the email to contact on the opposite way. Or if you are keen to make the first step, we are of course open for that. Just let us know. But the rule for us is that mentee should make the first step. Well, then from Monday, you can actually start working with your mentee. This is the official. You can set up the first meeting, you can set up first call, you can send the messages. It's open. The program is open. As I said, on 12th, we've got this mentoring workshop, and on 17th, we've got the opening event. So I think I covered that already, so there is nothing more to say about that event unless you've got some questions. We can move forward. Okay, so here is the slide that I will attach.
Yeah, hi,
the
Zila,
link.
I have a question.
Yeah, sure.
Because you said that we need to contact you in case one mentee won't contact us.
Mhm.
In order, you could send us an email. However, when I choose a mentee, I believe that the mail was already disclosed to me. So should I still contact you or not?
Just let us know.
Okay.
That
Cool.
we would like to know if the mentee made the first step, because
Okay.
that is something that is really important for us to see how the mentee is evaluating over that time and how it looks like, especially that we tell them that they should make the first step.
Sure.
Thank you,
Thanks.
Yola. Coming to this slide, I will attach the links to the shared drive. It will be on the Google Drive, which all these documents I told you, this mentoring workshops list, the plan, development plan, and etc., etc. And this interesting materials from our perspective, feel free to use it. And that's it from my side. And it's 15 minutes, so yoo-hoo, great for me. So now I'm ready for your questions if you have any. I hope you've got any questions. Come on, guys, please.
I guess we're still clear. So
I have one question because the workshop will take place after we start working with our mentees. So is there any, maybe the materials that are you going to send, will there be any tips on how we should, for example, start, how the first call should look like?
Yes. Yes, so I will send you the templates that we prepared that will include, for example, kind of checklists for you, what you should ask, more frequently ask questions, what it's worth to ask your mentee on the very beginning. I will send you as well, like the development plan example, asking for the goals, for the current situation, how the future goal and future situation, about the motivation. That kind of question you can use if you want. It's not obligatory, but it's great. And I will attach as well some kind of example of mentors-mentee agreement, like the contract, let's say, just to clarify what kind of communication tools, what's happened when you've got some issues with the communication, how to approach each other, what to do in such a situation. So that is something I can attach, and I will send it tomorrow.
I have a question just upfront because I guess in Guide there will be some answers. How many meetings during the, let's say, 1 month time is required or advised?
So we required 1 meeting fortnightly, so 1 per 2 weeks. That is the minimum that we would like to see. You can make it more frequently. You can make it each week. You can make it each day. It's up to you guys. But the 2 meetings over the month, it's the obligatory one. That's the obligatory number of meetings that we would like to see. If it's okay if you cannot make it for some reasons, because we know many situations, someone gets sick, someone was not able to make it, but it would be great if you could give your mentee in advance the information, okay, sorry, I cannot make it this month or this week or whatever.
Okay, thanks.
I have 2 questions. One is about the Slack. I understand that there will be also mentees on the Slack.
Yes,
so
the Slack
not only for mentors.
Yes, the Slack will be provided for all of us, all the participants of the program, including us as organizers. And we will have the dedicated channels only for mentors, so we can extend where the mentees, for example, will not have the access. opposite way, like the only fun mentor, some interesting trivia, some random questions, some channel to ask us. So yeah, that will be quite useful, I hope. But we are open for your suggestions as well. So we prepared like the couple of main channels, but if you will see anything that is missing or you like to see something more, just let us know.
Okay, thank you. And the second question about the responsibility, it's on the mentee to I don't know, arrange the meetings and to keep in touch with us. Not I don't have to run around after the mentee and ask for the meetings, for example. Yes.
Yes and no. It's up to you guys. So if you agree with your mentees that it's her responsibility, that she should run the meeting, she should prepare the links, she should prepare some documents, or she needs to ask you for your availability, then that's fine. But you need to agree that on the beginning of mentoring relations, right? So it's up to you guys. Some of them. Maybe the relation will be so great that you will be very keen to make and keep in contact with that person. But that will be great if you could agree that, and that will make your life easier, definitely from the very, very beginning of program.
A question for me, can we get a few dedicated channels on Slack for each specialty? I mean, not to mix the materials or discussion between the different specializations, still visible to everybody, but to have some sort of order there.
Sure, if you've got any needs, just let us know. You can post that on the chat or send us the message, or just send us the proposition when you will get the invite to Slack channel. Thank you, Martin, for that question.
I have a question. So about the mentoring sessions, so is there any kind of suggested structure or content that should be covered, or is it completely open for us and the mentee to kind of decide what we need to talk about? And is there anything that, for example, if they were a little bit unsure about what to ask for, the kind of ideas for us to sort of stimulate conversations and this kind of thing?
So I can maybe show you some examples. Let me show my screen once again, because hopefully that will give you some lights on that. So we prepare for you the mentoring agreement, which will cover, for example, how often do we meet, who will be responsible for scheduling the meeting, that the question Anya asked. Do you see my screen? No. Yes, no.
No.
No?
No, yes.
Yeah,
yes.
Okay, better, sorry. So that kind of agreement will be great to sign off and be sure how the structure should like, because many mentees, I mean, all the mentees have the different goals, and it's very hard to advise you how exactly the structure should looks like, because on one meeting, maybe the mentee will require some Q&As with you because she's struggling with some problems at work, or she don't know how to approach any issues. On the another one, you can prepare the dedicated flow, or you can ask her to prepare some kind of documentation or some materials that she needs to prepare in advance, and you will go through of them. So it's up to you. We cannot suggest you anything, but hopefully that kind of documents we will send you that will clarify what benefits mentee wants to have from the meeting, what she expects from you, because the goal is the first thing that you need to agree with your mentee. And please remember, the goal needs to be somehow measured, and actually that should be smart goal. So just follow that rules and make it clear for both sides that the expectations are met.
So I have like more deeper question, I guess, because in mentees, let's say, description of and vision, what we can do for them, it was really kind of at least for me, like general questions about the future of a major, let's say. So nothing specific, nothing to measure. So I had a kind of a struggle to choose a mentee who will use our time like in specific ways. So
Yeah, I know. And that is our role to make it more specific, to be clear with that, what is expected, because somehow we need to make sure that, I mean, we as a mentor and mentee, we need to make sure that we, first of all, are making the steps according to the goal. If the goal is, for example, I want to change the job, or I want to learn more about some area of the business, just prepare the plan, agree with mentee. Okay, is that something that you like and it's clear for you and you would like to see something like that, or you need anything else? Setting the goal, it's not necessary, needed to make on the first meeting. You can just advise your mentee on the first meeting that, okay, we need to figure out what the real goal is, and when we will know that you are happy with the results, right? So if you will need more time to specify your goal, just use that time to specify the goal. Because without that, you can just simplify, stay over that 4 months and just meet with this girl and just having a random discussion about topics that she's interested in. And that's fine as well if that's the goal. If she needs someone to be a partner to discussion, that's fine, but it needs to be clear.
Okay.
Okay, anyone else? Hannah, did I answer your question around the structures and these things? We prepared as well a couple of questions that maybe can drive you in some direction, what to ask, what to focus on.
Cool. Yeah, that's great. Thanks.
In chat, I put the Google Excel and something you can be useful on the first step with mentees.
Yeah, I will attach that. I mean, you attach that.
Yep.
Okay, so I will attach that to my message as well. Thanks, Shistek.
And the agreement is between me and mentee. I don't send it anywhere or something like that. You don't need it.
No, we don't need it. At the end of the program, we would like to evaluate somehow your work, but you can make it on your own as well. Don't wait for us, because from my perspective, just to make it clear, you all are from very wide business areas, and it's very hard to make the one common document or one common list that will cover all the topics that you may have. So that's why we don't want to enforce you to use our evaluation templates or our evaluation documents, because it will not bring us sorry, that will not bring us any value, and will make you stressed because you need to fulfill another document, and we will not use it. So it's up to you guys how you evaluate it. And again, it will be great if you could agree that on the beginning, how you will measure and how you will evaluate. We, as a Women Technology, will send you from time to time some evaluation form, but mainly about how the program looks like. Do you have any communication problems? Do you have any problems with your mentee or with us? What we can change, just because we constantly wants to improve our program, and we want to make sure that you are happy in that program because you are spending your free time for us. So that kind of information we will require from you for sure. But when it comes to direct work with your mentee, we're leaving that with you.
I have another question. Will we get from you the primary, let's say, application of our mentee, of chosen mentee?
Like
what we
the form
yeah,
that she sent,
yeah,
right?
Yeah,
we can. If you need it, we can send it. Just let us know. I mean.
But is it the same which we had when we were selecting mentees? Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
That's exactly the same.
Like my idea to evaluate is like go through and talk about it and maybe start from this point, because it was like, from the mentee, so may help.
Yeah, sure. Noted. If anyone wants to as well, just let us know.
Isn't it like this that we can access it through this tech leader site
Yes,
whenever we want? Okay.
Yes.
Cool.
Mhm.
Thanks.
Yeah, the access will be still available during this edition.
And the other like candidates will be visible there, or just the one chosen?
I'm not sure. I assume they all will be visible, but I will work with our guys to hide it.
Okay. Thanks.
Will be there any party of the end of the program?
Yes.
Offline party.
Offline
with
party.
Gill
Yes.
and pizza.
That is the great question.
Yes.
Online party, offline. Sorry, offline. Yeah.
Offline.
By the
Yes,
way,
in
if there
June.
will be any meeting between an official meeting at the end of the program between mentors and mentees, some kind of a big party?
Yes, that's the plan. I mean, the opening event usually was the offline party as well. That's why we try to hold it still online. But you know the situation what we've got already in Poland. So many cases we don't want to make a danger for you. But in June, I'm pretty sure, I'm really sure the situation will be much, much better, and we will make the party already. We just booked some budget for that, and it will be great party, really. I mean, Bartek can confirm that the party we were together like 2 years ago, just before the pandemic, was really epic. But I need to tell you guys that party will happen in Krakow. No other option. So you were already invited. Just booked some time. If you are in Poland or if you are from Barcelona as well, just book your flights. Done.
You must see the Wawel Castle, you know.
And the dragon.
And do you already know the date?
No, not yet.
It would be lovely to plan it in advance because you know how it is with on-site events.
Yeah, we will do it, especially that we need to find a place for 180 people. I'm sure that not everyone will be able to attend, but yeah, we plan to make that event for more than 100 people. So yeah, we will find a place and we will see what the date. The question is, what are your preferences? Because we usually make it on Thursdays or Fridays. I know the Fridays will be better for you, especially outside of South Poland, let's say. And yeah, we want to make that available for everyone. I know that will be challenging for attending from the Thursday. You need to book some time for the entire weekend, but I would see it on Friday, on the beginning of June. Oh my God, I will see people. Yeah.
And by the way, about mentees and their goals, I would like to ask if there will be some kind of official, I don't know, presentation of their achievements at the end of the program or not so?
Yeah, that's the good question as well, because the opening event is very formal, you know, fancy one that we invite our partners. They are making speeches, very inspirational. That is great, but it's formal. But the closing event, it's informal, and we focus on the achievements of mentee. Of course, it's the volunteering. So if anyone wants to share with us their story, they want to share the what they do over the months, that's great. We always ask for that volunteers like a month before the event, just to prepare ourselves and them. And we will send you the message, hey guys, we are looking for the volunteers to share the stories on the closing event.
And normally it's about 3-4 person. It's not
because
a lot of people.
The people are not so keen to share the stories. So that's the reason. If I will have the 10 people they want to tell what they achieved, they will squeeze them into the time for sure. Next question.
I wanted to let you know that when we open the WordPress site, we see only the person we choose. and with email and last name and first name. So
Okay.
we have all contact information.
Okay.
Already.
So that's great. Sorry, I've got the admin view, so I see many different fields, even that I'm not really interested in. So I need to check with my programmist colleague, but that's great. Thank you, Agnieszka, for confirming that. Anything
Maybe
else, guys, interesting?
Question.
Yeah, sure.
You said that in the end there will be a possibility to present some achievements that were made during the program. I also choose a mentee which is work more related to the current company, and she wrote in her form that it's not easy to share for her this stuff. So I guess within the end presentation there will be possibility to switch more to the soft skills than the art achievements in the design thing.
Yeah, it's up to relationship, because some of the mentees were, for example, the pair of the UX designer were showing us some design and visuals they were working on, or some portfolio, for example. I remember last year Bartek and his mentee were presenting the way how she was working over the last months, what she achieved, because she had some different goals, like the building the brand, for example. The another story we've got some programmers, which is, let's say, more easy from my perspective to share, that she was sharing the way she was sharing some kind of code exercise that she was doing. It's up to relationship. If you are able somehow describe, it's not necessarily the presentation in PowerPoint. It's up to you guys how do you want to present it. That is some kind of skill set, I mean soft skill set. Is always, you can prepare some speech, you can prepare some panel, or I don't know, I'm just guessing now, but yeah, that is something that it's up to you guys.
Okay, thanks so much.
So don't worry, it's, as I said, it's not a formal, it's not pompatic, and not necessarily we need to make like the shining stars and dream dust from the sky, but it's more about to share what you've done, just promote those people, because they spent 4 months hard working and they're just achieving what they achieved.
I put my video with Marzena, but this is not from the program, but after the program, because I continue some work with Marzena after. And here's some example of what mentee could say, but this is not what we want to achieve on the end, because on this video, Marzena said more about me, less than about her. And on the end of the mentoring, we should focus on mentees. And this is was, but I must ask Marzena about the presentation if somebody wants see something.
Sure, thanks.
I think I would need to ask you guys if you are keen to make something additional to the program, because I told you that we are working with our partners this year to prepare some extra things for the community, but not only for the tech leaders community, but general women technology community as well. But if you are keen to take a part of some podcasts, workshops, any ideas for trainings or something like that, we are open for that as well. So it's up to you guys if you've got free time and you want to spend that time with us and with the mentees. But yeah, that is something that we will work on. So feel free to reach out us. I will send you later as well the contact details to me, to Agnieszka. I think to Agnieszka you already should have the email, and to Karolina, because Karolina is in touch with all mentors this year. So we all three are open to you guys, and we can always make anything you want, but just, you know, in the order and just within the time of the program, let's say. Mateusz, I feel really envy right now. Really. Oh my God.
I should turn off the video.
Oh, it's great, but when I see that you are sitting in a hot tube, it's oh my God, why I'm sitting at my kitchen?
You should have typed it some minutes ago and everybody was envying you.
It's in Zakopane, Białka, where is that?
No, it's near to the Rzeszów. There is a hotel Blue Diamond, and this is a spa with 5 saunas and this great swimming pool.
So maybe that's the spot we could choose for our closing event. I need to ask my sponsor for some additional payments for us.
Pool party.
David, are you with us?
I'm from Rzeszów, so I like this idea.
Anything else, guys? All the cats are very welcome as well on the meetings. We love cats. I mean, at least me. I don't want to speak for others. Oh, we've got some dog. Oh, great. Doggy.
Cats and dogs are welcome. I hope so.
As well, of course, of course, of course.
All animals.
Or animals, exactly. All animals. Expect spiders. I don't like spiders, but you don't have to care about me. So.
Okay, can I have a minute of your attention if there are no questions? I want just to have a short announcement because we are already working on next edition, and we want to improve the process of choosing mentee and a mentor, and we would like to get your feedback on the forms that you get and answers that you get from your mentees. And we would like to send you a short, just Google form and ask you, about that form. So that will happen next week, and then we'll ask you also for a little bit more insight, but only the ones that are willing to spend some more time with you. So if it's okay, for you to talk to us about the process of choosing the mentee, maybe if you are mentors in other programs, how our process compares to that, and what are your preferences, that would be great. So yeah, we'll be sending that forms next week, so that's heads up for that, and it would be really great if you would like to help us.
I confirm. Thank you guys in advance. One remark, I think that girls already sent you that message that sometimes our emails are landing into your spam. If you don't mind, add us, add our emails to the whitelisted addresses. That will be helpful. You will not miss anything, but because I said the main channel of communication, all the invitation will go through emails. We will send the message on the Slack if you will be there. That's, hey, we send an email, please pay attention. We need your attention on that. So that's the both sides working. But as I said, sometimes, I mean, very often, not sometimes, very often, there is some problems, and probably we'll see that problems already when we send you the links to the mentee chosen part. So that's all. We are perfect in time because we started 4 minutes late and it's almost 48. So guys, as I said, once again, if you have got anything else, just reach out to us. As you see, we are quite open, quite friendly. So I think that we will not afraid to ask any questions.
And we have one pirate on the board.
We've got one pirate, so I'm really glad to see you all on board, and I hope you will enjoy that program as we do. See you around in a couple of days, I think.
Thanks so much.
Yeah, thank you for the
Thank you.
information.
Thanks
a lot.
Bye.
Sounds good.
Bye.
Thanks for the info.
Bye.
Good one, guys. See you.
So thank you and yo ho ho and the Battle of Ram. Bye.